Okay, so this is Captain Sam G, and Phase B has requested me to play Injustice 2. Unfortunately, the release date for Europe was pushed back a few days, so my plan of recording it the second it came out was dashed fairly quickly. But I did pre-order it, and I will be getting all the DLC characters and character skins as they come out. None of that will affect the story mode, however. But after that, I'll be doing compilation videos of all super moves, all intros and victory poses, level transitions, stuff like that. But for now, the main game. And I've tested it out a little, good job I did, as there seems to be a huge difficulty spike since the last game. I even looked online and some people have complained that they can't even beat story mode playing on very easy. So I'll be playing on normal for most of it, but if I end up playing as Superman and fighting Deadshot or something ridiculous like that, I'll lower the difficulty level. Because I love making made-up stories about superheroes seem a bit more realistic. Anyway, let's get to it. So, we'll see where we start out from, but after this I'm a little bit confused as to what time frame we're looking at. At least I know where we stand here, because we're on Krypton. This is Kara. And yeah. Panic and mayhem. This is the last day of Krypton. Not as you might remember it though, thinking of Kal-El, Superman, Jor-El sending him away. Yeah, the planet's gonna explode, that's all there is to it. Oh no, there isn't. There's a lot more to it than that. So we've got the Kryptonian Defense Force, and this strange army that's marching on in. And there we have it. Brainiac's mothership. So yeah, more to contend with than just the destruction of the entire planet. Brainiac is in play, and oh boy, I love how this game looks. It's absolutely beautiful. Some of the close-ups on the faces, a little bit iffy, as you'll see in a couple of minutes. But other than that, this game looks sublime. And yeah, after all of this, I'm not too sure when this is all supposed to take place, because it deviates a little bit from the comics, so yeah, you may want to just disregard them completely, otherwise you'll end up confusing yourself as to what's real and what's not, and what's supposed to happen, and yeah, and oh boy, oh boy, the Brainiac ship. So, the main event, what you've all been waiting for, the collection of Argyle. Oh, that's not quite as precise as I remember it being. All those buildings looked like they were just broken up. Oh, and that looks amazing as well. I've done my job, and now I'm gone. Big scoop of the earth taken out. Okay, so someone rescue us please before we get killed. Please. Oh good.
Kara, come quickly.
And man, you need to give more of those guns to your ground forces. The weapons they had didn't seem to do much.
Stay with me, Kara.
Mother, the ship, it just... Argo City's gone. Millions of people.
That's only the beginning. Brainiac's destabilized the planet's core. Krypton won't hold together much longer.
But all your research, isn't there something you can do?
That's why we're here.
A spaceship. That's what you've been working on?
Your uncle Jor-El discovered a planet that can sustain Kryptonians, far away from Brainiac. He's built a ship just like this for your cousin Kal.
But Kal, he's just a baby.
Which is why you'll need to protect him. Teach him our ways.
Me teach him? What about you? No. No. No, I won't leave you.
I can't come with you, but you'll never be alone. You belong to the House of El, Kara. A house of hope. Never forget that. Never give up hope. Get in.
But not everything is going to go quite to plan. And yeah, Argo, Twin City to Kandor, which I think should be in Soup's Fortress of Solitude, and oh boy, what an image to leave on. The last memory of Krypton. Poor Kara. And are we going to get to see Krypton's explosion, as you do in every comic, cartoon and movie? Oh, but this is a little bit different. Not just Krypton's destruction, we also get to see Kal-El as a baby flying in the ship next to us. But bad luck, Kara. Off on a different course, so after she's been in stasis or through a wormhole or whatever plot device this game's going to use, we'll meet up with her when Kal-El is already an adult, and things are going to be a bit different from most of the...
In my years fighting crime, I've learned one truth: that every villain is the hero of his own story.
Oh god, your lips.
Superman was no exception. The Joker drugged him, tricked him into killing his pregnant wife Lois, and made him trigger the bomb that nuked Metropolis. So when Superman killed the Joker, I understood why. We all did. But once that line was crossed, there was no going back. He gave himself and the Justice League a new mandate: stop all crime before it happened, by any means necessary. But he couldn't see his good intentions were leading him down a path of tyranny and evil. That's how our greatest hero became our greatest threat.
Great speech, Bruce. You think you could have given one of those for the Joker when he was on trial? Try and get him put in a proper prison?
They're the worst of the worst.
He's going to kill them, Damien.
Sounds like justice to me.
Killing people isn't justice. Superman can't see that. He's grieving. He needs time to heal.
Yeah, and what if it had been Gotham? If Joker had killed me, your own son? Thought you'd say that.
Yep, I definitely would have. And okay, straight into the action, and hopefully...
It's not responding. We're being taken to the Batcave.
Prepare to eject.
we won't be playing as Batman for multiple chapters, it'll just be the one. There's so many characters in Injustice. Don't waste multiple chapters playing as Batman. Please. Okay. This may be our first combatant. And that takes care of Damien, so he's out of the fight. It'll just be us.
A warning shot, Cyborg.
I won't hurt you unless I have to.
You're gonna have to.
My friends were in Metropolis, Batman. Starfire, Beast Boy, gone. We do this. That never happens again.
You're right to be angry, but it's not a blank check. And the Justice League isn't a death squad.
Okay, so, you know what? Even if this isn't actually the case, I'm going to pretend it is. I'm going to be saying that Bats already has access to a stash of those green super pills because, man, Cyborg from the get-go. Yeah, no. Just a straight-up fight between them, I reckon Batman would get wrecked. And yeah, as you can see, this is actually fairly difficult. I'm only playing on normal and it's the first fight in the entire game. And I'm getting slightly destroyed.
Being angry isn't enough.
But it's fine, I'll manage it. And hopefully I'll be able to manage playing through the entire game on normal and won't have to switch down to easy or something, jeez. Ah, boy. That seems to keep happening whenever I play as Batman. Doesn't happen for other characters. I always seem to aim my long-ranged attacks up at the sky rather than towards the enemy that's right in front of me. Okay, let's see what Bat's finisher is. Okay, I'm liking it immediately. Oh yeah. You know what, maybe Bat isn't on the super
You don't
pills
see it yet, but Superman's wrong.
just yet.
Your glider skills need work.
Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
Because that
Let's
would
go.
be a great tactic to take down Cyborg. Just summon in the jet to fly him up into the sky and riddle him with Gatling gun fire. Okay, those aren't exactly silent takedowns. Are you deaf, buddy? How could you not hear that? Yeah, you must have heard all those thuds of fists flying into bodies and faces and the bodies hitting the ground. Oh! Boy! Calm down, Bats.
So you won't kill, but you're fine with traumatic brain injuries.
Secure the loading docks.
Yeah, seriously, Bats, that was just like a standard security guard. You've given him brain trauma. Okay, never mind. Bats has clearly gotten some super
Here to
pills.
help, Bruce.
Yes, to keep you and Clark from making a terrible mistake.
None of us wanted this, but the Joker forced our hand. Metropolis changed the world. Now we have to change with it.
Not like this.
Of all people, I thought you would understand.
I've got to say, I hate the matchup of Bats versus Wonder Woman as if they are actually on par. Because they also tend to pit Wonder Woman against Superman. And it's like, how can Bats fight someone who can also stand up against Superman? Like, I can understand if Bats is kryptonite and, you know, a super suit and stuff like that on his side, but just like this. No, no, no. No, oh boy. Again and again and again, I keep on aiming my attacks up into the sky. And for some reason, it only ever happens when I play as Batman.
Hail Hermes!
There we go.
Rethink your strategy.
Oh, damn, I wanted to use that. Oh man, she is an expert with that lasso. As she should be. Oh boy, I don't like that attack.
Admit that you're wrong. Hail Demeter!
Not because I don't like the look of it, just because it seems difficult to defend against. Oh jeez, yeah. This is quite a hell of a challenge, just playing on normal. Oh yeah, she's actually slightly getting the better of me. Okay, let's do this, and then let's use another finisher. And hopefully, this will take out quite a lot of health. We'll get to see just how handy using this will be. Yeah, Gatling gun and a missile does the job.
I need you to tell me the truth. Where is he?
Cell block C. You can't turn your back on him. He needs you.
That's why I came.
Yeah, I immediately don't like these matchups. We'll say that he's on the super pills already. Especially if he ends up fighting Superman. Jeez. And I never really understood the problem with this, in the
What are they gonna do with us? Where we going?
comics at least.
I ain't going nowhere till you tell me what's happening.
Get back in line!
Like, all the inmates breaking out constantly, Supes takes them to a secure facility. What's the problem with that? It's fine. Oh wow, yeah, I think Bats versus Supes.
2 minutes. than this, Clark.
These inmates are irredeemable. They're thieves, rapists, murderers. Like the Joker. That's the problem with fighting for truth and justice. The battle never ends.
And executing them will end it? First Joker, now this. When does it stop?
When there's no more crime. When people can live without fear. We want the same thing, Bruce.
I wanted to kill my parents' murderer. I could have. But that's not the life they wanted for me. And it's not the life Lois would want for you.
Don't you put that on me. A red solar grenade.
To dull your powers, you need to stop. Take time to grieve before it's too late.
You wouldn't...
Okay, so
You're supposed to be my friend.
Which is why I have to stop you.
this is how bats can take on soups. Yep, makes sense. But still, Wonder Woman, I'm gonna pretend that he was on some kind of super pill. Because otherwise that's going to annoy me to no end. Especially as you can still do things like this where you end up launching enemies 20 feet away and bouncing off of metal structures. Okay, let's see if I can do... Well, once I stop getting destroyed, I'll see. Come on, let me... Oh, damn it. And he was on a slither of health, so I still couldn't. Okay, no level transition on this side. And yeah, because level transitions, you end up knocking them through walls and crazy things like that. So yeah, I'm still going to say he's on super pills. Obviously.
Give up or get hurt.
I never quit.
Oh, okay, I'll use all of mine then, so you don't get any health back. Oh wow, that took a look. Oh damn it, he didn't actually use any of his. Okay, can I block? Oh, what a moron. He ended up knocking me down and then using his super, so he just flew right over me.
I'm sorry, Clark.
Who's the fourth fight going to be against?
Get away
Oh,
from me.
you know what? Probably Damien.
Victor Zsasz. Psychopath. How many women have you killed?
121.
121. Huh. Sounds incorrigible to me.
Robin, let him go!
You'd rather fight your friends than the real problem.
I'm warning you, son.
Son? You didn't raise me. The League of Assassins did.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is completely different from the comics.
Problem solved. Who's next?
Damn it, Damien! This is a line we do not cross.
Then stay on your side, Batman. I'll be on Superman's.
So yeah, if you've read all of the Injustice comics, you may want to completely forget about them. Otherwise, you may have a hard time. And yeah, the two of us must be on the super pills, because otherwise, Batman's finisher, when I eventually do it, isn't going to make much sense for this. Because otherwise I would just be flat out killing Damien, sending the Batwing to crash into him, fire a ton of Gatling gun fire at him. Ooh. Okay. Alright, I see. So there's a toilet just back here. But I can't just rip it out of the ground. There we go. I need to grab hold of Robin and slam him into it. Oh boy.
I just love our father-son time.
Oh, just you wait, Robin. Pretty soon you'll be getting exploded like crazy. And I'm pretty sure there is a level transition here, because I've been messing around in single player. Maybe I was mistaken. Anyway, let's do this. And here comes the gunfire. So yeah, Robin would just be eviscerated into nothing if he wasn't souped up.
Damien, I never meant to.
You coward. We are at war with these animals. You think you're better than him? You let the Joker keep on killing. You couldn't save Lois or Jason or anyone!
That's enough. Let's go.
But the inmates.
Not today.
A nice slow takeoff. Let Batman see that he's taken your boy. Back in the alley. Still just trying to stop those 2 bullets.